My son Ty and I were lucky enough to visit the Big Island of Hawaii in 2008. We like to visit Hawaii Volcanoes National Park with the Kilauea caldera, Hawaii Crater eruption, and the Kilauea Iki Crater to the east. At an overlook, we saw people hiking across the bottom of the Kilauea Iki Crater, and I told my son that if we ever came back to the park, we were going to hike that trail. The Kilauea Iki Crater was the scene of a large eruption in 1959. I don't think anyone was walking across the molten lake of lava when I visited the park with my parents in 1963. It turned out that my son and I were going to make this hike on Father's Day 2009. At 4 miles in length, this was the longest hike my son had ever attempted. A ranger at the visitor center suggested we hike the trail counterclockwise. This way you take an easy hike through the rainforest to the far side, descend into the crater, hike across the bottom, switch back up about 400 vertical feet, and follow the crater's edge back to your starting point. We got our rest, had plenty of snacks, water, and rain gear. Kilauea Iki Crater, a little side crater of the main Kilauea Crater volcano. And this morning on Father's Day, June 21, 2009, Ty and I, what you do is you hike out this side through the rainforest. Where it gets lower there, I imagine, you head down to the bottom, and then you hike across this trail. Let me see if I can... You can see that trail, kind of the gray trail in the middle there where they have cairns, and you walk across the trail all the way across, and then all the way across this way, it's hard to tell, and then up the other side where Thurston Lava Tube is. And that's the hike we're going to do today. It's quite a hike, 4 miles, and Ty and I are excited about doing it. And it should be a great day. We got our gear, we got our rain gear, we got our sunblock, we got our hats, we got our food. And what do you say there, Ty? What do you say?
This is really awesome.
It's really awesome.
It seems like this is going to be awesome. I did this year.
Really awesome hike today. So we're going to put away the camcorder and start on the Iki Trail. Oh, and I see a cool Hawaiian bird over there, but I doubt I can get him on the camcorder. He's red, and I don't think it's a finch. Ah. The first part of the hike is through tropical rainforest. The upper story consists of ohia lehua trees with ferns in the lower story. The trees have showy red flowers, and the ferns are attractive. Here is an overlook at the crater partway around. You can see the erupting Hawaii crater, home of the goddess Pele, in the distance. Further along the trail are introduced kahili ginger plants with large yellow flowers that the park is trying to eradicate. Upon reaching the far side of the crater, we descended to the bottom. It was time to apply sunscreen and cover up for the bright sun. We hiked across the rough bottom of the crater with cracks and plants struggling to survive. We had to get used to following a trail marked only by rock cairns through the broken lava. As we hike further, the trail traverses the smooth surface of the once molten lava lake. Volcanic gases are still being emitted here and there along the trail. Ty took a few minutes to meditate and gather himself as we crossed the crater. No, it's a round trip. Where'd it go? Here, it's over here. I don't know. Is it smoking?
Right here. One of the roads on the
So you want to stop for snacks and water when we get to the woods? We finally finished crossing the bottom of the crater and took our lunch break. Ty had grown tired from the hike and was not excited about the uphill climb ahead of us. So what are you eating there, Ty, as a snack?
Burritos, Kit Kat.
We entered the forest and slowly hiked the switchbacks, stopping at benches to rest along the way. I carried Ty's day pack, and he made it to the top, which is at the Thurston Lava Tube. The final leg is a half-mile level walk around the crater's edge back to where we parked the car. Clouds were moving in and light rain began. I was very proud that my son and I completed the 4-mile hike, one that I consider a classic American hike. Perhaps you will try this hike for yourself one day. If you go, search for the Kilauea Iki Trail Guide on the web and print one out, as the Park Visitor Center does not stock them. Hi, we just finished the 4-mile hike, the Kilauea Iki Trail. Fabulous hike through rainforest, across the bottom of the crater and up through the rainforest to get back to the top. Great hike. Hope you get to do it sometime.